With the season winding down and less games on the board, it's more critical time than ever to make sure you're locking your picks at the right time of the week. So right now we're back with college football analyst Joe Duffy, owner of OffshoreInsiders.com, to get you guys your top line that you guys should be locking in on early in the week instead of later in the week when the line begins to change. So welcome back, Joe. What's the first play of the week we should be looking at with these lines?
Well, Megan, in our own home state, your home state and my state in the state of Georgia, I actually like Georgia Southern as a big favorite against Georgia State. I basically have an angle that has been winning for us for many years, but a home team coming off of a blowout win under a couple other parameters is 677. 527 against the spread. I talked about the myth about going with big underdogs in rivalries. This is, of course, a very new rivalry as Georgia State, their football program's only a few years old. They've only played once before, but Georgia Southern destroyed them last year, 69-31. And look, when you're recruiting against a school, a fellow state school, you got more motivation to run up the score. And in the case of Georgia Southern, they live off of the big plays on the run, and Georgia State certainly struggles against the run. They're allowing 186 yards per game. Meanwhile, Georgia State, their strength is passing. They do have a very balanced wide receiver. They have 5 guys who have caught 22 or more passes, but Georgia Southern holds teams only 191 yards in the air. So I think that Georgia Southern matches up very well, and they're just clearly the better team. So it's a little confusing, Georgia State, Georgia Southern, but Georgia Southern, the big favorite, is who I like in this game.
Yeah, even Georgians get those two teams confused, right, Joe?
That is very true. That's very true. You got to live down. And I've passed both schools, but still, it is a little tough to not confuse.
All right, well, there you have it. Your top early week pick from college football analyst Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Joe, it's going to be here with us all week to give you guys exclusive free picks you do not want to miss. So make sure you stick around, keep it locked at Sportsbook Review. Joe, thanks for being back with us.